Hello friends, welcome to my channel Being Chemistrian. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. So let's start.
Now we already seen that Pascal triangle, where we will use this Pascal triangle and how the signal will split according to Pascal triangle. Now in this video I will tell you where we should not apply Pascal triangle rule. So when the nuclear spin quantum number I value is 1, then the Pascal triangle rule will be not followed. Rather, a non-Pascalian triangle rule will be followed.
So when there is one nuclei, if you see here there is one nuclei, the 2ni plus 1 rule will say how many signal we will get for this single signal. That signal will be split into 3 signal and the intensity ratio will be 1:1:1. So simply just 1, write 1, then write 3 1. When there is 2 nuclei having I equal to 1, then that signal will be split into 5. So the intensity ratio will be 1:2:3:2:1. How I am getting this? First write 1, then add these two value, write down that 2, then add this 3, then write down 3, then add this 2, then write down 2, then again 1. So when there is 3 nuclei having I equal to 1, the intensity ratio will be 7 split into 7 lines, and the intensity ratio will be 1:3:6:7:6:3:1. So how I am getting this? First write down 1, then add these 2 value, you will get 3, then 3, add this 3 number, 1 plus 2 plus 3, you will get 6, then add this 3 number, 2 plus 3 plus 2, you will get 7, then add this 3 number, 3 plus 2 plus 1, you will get 6, then this 2 number, 2 plus 1 equal to 3, then again 1. So similarly you can do your own. When there is n equal to 4, we will get 9. One signal gets split into 9 and the intensity ratio is like this. And when there is n equal to 5, number of signal we will get, one signal will be split into 11 signal and the intensity ratio is like this. Now we will do some problem regarding this non-Pascalian rule, and which is already asked in CSR Net in December 2012. You can see this question is already asked, that 1H NMR spectrum of HT will show option 1 singlet, B doublet, a triplet with ratio 1:2:1, a triplet with ratio 1:1:1. So how to approach this problem? You can see this proton with n equal to 1 and I equal to half will give one signal, because this is proton NMR, and that will be split by this neighboring deuterium which has n equal to 1 and I equal to half. We will get 3 signal, that one signal will be split into 3 signal in the intensity ratio 1:1:1. Now the next question, that is the 13C NMR spectrum of CD3 shell will show. So you have to tell what is the intensity ratio of this CD3 shell molecule will be. So this question is asked in CSR Net December 2014. So we know for 13C, that is the isotope of one carbon, that will have I equal to half and will give one signal, and that one signal will be splitted into, due to n equal to 3, we will get 7 signal. So that 7 signal will be having a intensity ratio 1:3:6:7:6:3:1. So option D is the correct answer. You can see for D equal to I equal to 1, here n equal to 3, will show 3 signal, and the ratio will be like this. Now I will tell you what causes the splitting. So if you see in this molecule, this CH having a 1 proton and this CH have a neighboring 3 protons. This CH will give one signal because of proton having n equal to 1 and I equal to half, that will give one signal, and that one signal will be split by this neighboring 3 protons into a quadret, you can see. Now if you see this 3 proton having 3 nucleus, if the 3 nucleus are aligned with the magnetic field, that will have this type of arrangement, and if the 3 protons are opposed by the magnetic field, that will have this arrangement. Now if 2 protons are aligned and 1 is opposed, there will be 3 possible states, and 2 are opposing and 1 is aligned with that magnetic field. There will be also 3 possibilities. That's why we are getting 4 splitting pattern for this one signal. And the intensity ratio if you want to see, 1:3:3:1. You can see 1 for this and 3 for this and 3 for this and 1 for this. So this is how the splitting occurs. So now I will explain about long range coupling. So if you see these 2 hydrogen HA and HB, these are vicinal hydrogen. They are separated by 3 bonds, 1, 2, 3. In this molecule they will actually couple, and we will get a signal splitting will be happen there. And if you see in this molecule, they are HA and HB are separated by 4 bonds. So they are separated by 4 bonds, that's why they will not split each other signal. Now this is the special case. If I want to share with you that these HA and HB are also separated by 4 bonds, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, but they may couple. Now why is like that? If you see this carbon-carbon bond, that is a pi bond, that is a double bond. So this may decrease the distance between this carbon, and this hydrogen may couple due to this alignment of this molecule. Now come to a quadret versus doublet of doublet. So if I am getting a spectrum, NMR spectrum having quadret also and a doublet also, so how will I distinguish which is from quadret and which is from doublet of doublet? So the intensity ratio will tell which is a quadret and which is a doublet of doublet. You will get a quadret in the intensity ratio 1:3:3:1, and a doublet of doublet you will get 1:1:1:1. And from the J value also you will also know that this is a doublet of doublet and this is a quadret. How? If you see the quadret, the J value will be same, and if you see the doublet of doublet, this will have this J value same and this will have the J value same, but in between these two peaks, that will a different J value. Now we will see the splitting diagram of doublet of doublet. Now if you see this Hc proton, this proton have a neighboring proton, 1 proton, that is Hb, and this is also have a neighboring proton Hd. So Hc will give one signal. You can see in NMR spectrum you will get a Hc1 signal, and that signal will be splitted by this B proton, a doublet. You can see a doublet. Now that will splitted again by, you can see this, due to this proton that will split also doublet. So these 2 peak that you are getting a singlet is again splitted by JCD. Now what is this JCB, JCD here? This is the coupling partners. J means coupling constant, and the protons, that is the C proton and B proton, between these 2 are coupling there, so that is JCB. If JCD means these 2 are coupling now, that's why we are getting JCD. So this will get one signal, and that signal will be splitted by B proton, and that will be again split by D proton, and we will get a like doublet of doublet.